And as summer heat continues, many are wondering just how bad the drought really is. Storm Center 1 meteorologist Per Lundquist dug into the data and spoke with other local scientists to get their perspective.
We're not in uncharted territory by any means, but the water levels are declining.
Drought continues in the Black Hills. The latest drought monitor has much of the region in severe to extreme conditions. I spoke with staff from the U.S. Geological Survey to get the latest trends for lakes, rivers, and groundwater.
Water levels, have declined. They're about where they were at like 2008, when we were kind of like peak drought. And then the last year the water levels have declined pretty significantly.
When it comes to the Pactola Reservoir, hydrologists aren't overly concerned. Yes, levels are below average, but the USGS says that the public notion that Pactola is critically low is likely a product of recency bias, as levels have been abnormally high in recent years. That's a sentiment that the Bureau of Reclamation, the agency that controls the flows out of Pactola, shared with me last time I spoke with them.
The dam operator will take a look at the calculated inflows coming into the reservoir and the requirements that we need to meet downstream water rights.
And when it comes to monitoring natural rivers,
typically we'll see 5 to 10 wet years, followed by about 5 to 10 dry years.
Hydrologists and meteorologists have plenty of other tools in the toolbox.
There's soil moisture monitoring, there is soil temperature monitoring, that all makes a difference.
People often think aquifers when it comes to drought. To measure an aquifer, you need a well. One in Rapid City, measuring the Madison Aquifer, has the water table about 46 feet below the surface as of July 19th. That's below the average, but still well above the lowest water table on record from the mid-2000s. The USGS says it takes about 6 months for drought conditions to impact our aquifers. To look at real-time data, we instead use stream gauges. Take, for example, this data coming from this stream gauge along Battle Creek near Red Shirt. See how it flatlines around July 9th? That's because the water level is completely beneath the sensor. Clearly because the riverbed is dry. And while dry spells do happen from time to time, the USGS tells me that the number of streams that are doing this at this point in time is unprecedented.
Our page, Water Data for the Nation, we have several dashboards and programs that we can use. I would just encourage people to go through those and just kind of play around with the data.
Ultimately, experts say it's up to Mother Nature as to when we get more water. Until then, it's important to conserve and respect local water restrictions. In Rapid City, I'm meteorologist Per Lundquist, News Center 1.